Yo, Ricky, what's up? Hello to everyone else as well that may or may not be watching now or later. I am back after my extended break after I finished streaming the third birthday. I didn't take that extended break because of the game itself, I promise. I had other reasons. But I am back now with new tech, actually. New to me, at least. I'm trying out this thing that's letting me broadcast to YouTube and Twitch together at the same time. Testing it out with a different game. I didn't want to start Mystery Dungeon with this in case there are any hiccups. Seems to be working okay so far. I'll have to see how the video looks after the stream. As far as chat goes, I tested it, and it seems that I'm getting the messages from both YouTube and Twitch together in one chat box that pops out of OBS, so that's helpful. The only issue I have with it is that, as I've learned a few moments ago, I cannot ban someone from one of the individual chats within this combined thing. So, like, you know, a bot popped into Twitch, I had to just pull up my phone and go open the stream chat there so I could ban him. But that's alright. I'll just keep my phone at the ready, I suppose. But, well, I am here testing this thing out. I'm going to be playing a game from my childhood, as it turns out. Just not the version I'm used to. I'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah, I didn't exactly have a Sega Saturn growing up or anything. Or at any point ever.
Presented by Treasure.
Treasure's really known for their niche, kind of cult classic hits. Surprisingly, I'm not familiar with one of the more like, despite the fact that I had an N64, I'm not really familiar myself with the game name is escaping me. You know, Shake Shake, whichever game that is. Since my brain is dying. That's the main thing I can remember is Shake Shake. Not familiar with that game. Instead, this is the Treasure game I grew up with. It's just as zany as anything else they put out. Yeah, Mischief Makers, that's the one, thank you. Yeah, surprisingly, well, I'm not, at this point I'm vaguely familiar with it, like I've seen it a bit, but I've never played it. The game in question tonight is... There it is. Silhouette Mirage. Now this is, the Sega Saturn version of this was only released in Japan. What I'm using right now is a translation patch that just took the translation done for the PlayStation version in the US and kind of dumps that into the Saturn version. The reason for this, why this is kind of good to check out, is because the Saturn version actually has... It's a weird thing with this game, where like the PlayStation version adds some content, but also loses a bit because there's background detail and stuff that didn't make the transition between consoles for some reason. Like how, as one example, in the second stage, there's a waterfall that like is flowing in the background, and it's just a static JPEG in the PlayStation version. There's stuff like that throughout, I guess. The other thing is that the US version was kinda... had the mechanics and difficulty balance butchered by the people who localized it. So I'll talk more about that later. Identification number, TGAM010. Individual name, Shina Nara Shina. Organism preservation rate 52%. Mission specification confirm. Proceed with spoken statement verifying mission objectives. I was created to be the messenger of justice, a safeguard to the Edo system. If the Edo system fails, bringing chaos into the world, I am to find and repair the source of the failure. However, during my suspension period, I have lost a portion of my memory. I do not remember where to find Edo. Assistance requested. Confusion mode confirmed. Commence mentally impaired battle tutorial B13 half speed. Damn. Ethereal system initialized. Identification Gehenna. Transfer link secure. Objective: integrate mental holography system into messenger to facilitate long-range non-verbal communication. Advice mode active. Techniques lost during suspension can be relearned via practice mode. Nah, that's alright, we'll just play the game. Battle tutorial finished. Credits dispensed 100. Assault mode initialized. Bulletin status reminder. To complete your mission successfully, you must find Edo and use it to return the world to normal status. Alert status critical. Infiltration detected within this shelter. Immediate departure is recommended to safeguard mission. Infiltration by whom? What's going on in here? After the accident, genetic mutations divided the world's inhabitants into two classes, Silhouette and Mirage. So this whole, zany, cartoony game does have kind of a dark undertone of this being basically a post-apocalypse. Until Edo is found and repaired, these mutations are to be considered dangerous and perverse enemies. Oh, the, accident? If that's what caused all this, it must have been some boom. I just hope my path becomes clear once I make it to this Edo thing. Well, I suppose I'd better get started doing what I was created to do. You will still be able to communicate with me outside, won't you, Gehenna? Bulletin status reminder. Affirmative. This system communicates directly with your mind via mental holography. It cannot be blocked. That's a little ominous. Alert status critical. Shelter network security has been compromised. Data integrity scan in progress. IO Control notes that external parties may have stolen key details of the project, while security breach was undetected. That's also ominous. Possibility exists that external forces are aware of your arrival and mission and have prepared accordingly. Exercise extreme caution. I think I'd better be going before you lay any more bad news on me. Wish me luck. Sounds like I'm gonna need it. So the way this game works, with that mention of there being two attribute types, this game's kind of like it's like a 2D side-scrolling shooter action game, but it's also kind of like a spiritual precursor to Ikaruga of all things. Because if you're if you basically, by changing which direction you're facing, you change what attribute type you are, and you don't take damage to your health if you're the same attribute type as the enemy. You do, however, take damage to your spirit, which weakens your attacks, so you still have to be mindful of not getting hit, even then. But it is pretty handy that you can just totally prevent yourself from dying for the most part by being the same attribute as the enemies. Oh, they're breaking out the big guns. What are they all running from? Rip. Bulletin status informative. Target class Mirage. Confirmations multiple. To destroy, use a silhouette shot or bounce their shots back with a reflector blast of the same attribute. Yeah, that's the other way to deal with attacks of the same enemies of the same attribute, is you can just reflect their shots back. It basically neutralizes the alignment into a neutral, normal type attack. Now, if you hit an enemy with the same shot, I mentioned your spirit can be reduced, but you can do that to the enemies too. If you drop it enough, they actually can, not do anything, because they don't have the spirit to attack you with. Prime time to grab them and knock all the money out of them. Give me your money. You want to do this so you can afford good stuff in the shop. Clearly, I am the most honorable protagonist. Wow, I can really see the detail better than I back when I played this game on like a small TV of how like when I picked them up you can kind of tell that's just a mask they're wearing. I keep grabbing the same one. There we go. Give me your cash. Takes care of them. You can live. Actually, no. You might drop coins when I kill you, too. None shall be spared. I love the little glide that Shina here can do with her hat wings. Oh, this one knows. She's just running from me. I don't think I can actually get that enemy. Okay, here's our friend the Rabbit Shop. Hi, hello! Hi, hey, hello! May I help you? All my wares are top quality. Another thing with this these translators is that they did kind of censor this game. Not too bad, but just a little bit. Particularly in regards to like religious references. Because all these little weapon buddies you can get have names that are kind of reminiscent of their original names, but in a lot of cases at least. But originally these were just straight up named after the sins. Like Sudosa was Sloth, Pride was Pride, this is Anger. I think... was this one Lust? Maybe. This one was Gluttony, Envy. This is probably like Jealousy or Coveting or something, I don't know. Yeah, you can buy all these different types of weapons, and it's not really worth it in the official US version because the mechanics are completely different. You know, you've noticed this whole time my green spirit gauge has only dropped when I get hit by like an enemy of the same attribute type. Doesn't work that way in the US version. In the US version, using weapons, just using your attacks, constantly drains your spirit all the time. It's the least egregious with the basic weapon, which means you're best off just using that one, like, at least as far as I remember. Maybe, like, there's a couple in here that aren't too bad to use. I know, like, off the top of my head, Gluttony, it was super not worth it because, like, it's a nice, cool, sustained laser blast attack, but it's just not worth it because it drains so much of your spirit. You can, in the US version, you can get spirit back by draining it from the enemies, which you can't do in the original Japanese version that I'm playing now. But that doesn't really work as enough of a counterbalance. It just kind of makes it... It kind of just makes it to where you just want to stick with Sarosa the whole game. I'm actually not going to buy any... not going to buy any different weapons just yet, though. I do want to show some off later, but for now, I'm just going to stick with this, because I want to save up some cash. Pleasure doing business with ya. Okay. I'm definitely going to need to drain the spirit from this mob of enemies before I try and rob them. Okay, I should be safe. Wait, you have cash. One more. Now be gone. Oh yeah, they're running scared? Oh, they have mechs. Look at this, just a happy little... That is a wonderful image. Yo, D2, what's up? I really like Shina's design as well. On to stage 2. Thankfully, this mech is also taken out in a cutscene for me. That's helpful. Bulletin status informative. Target class Silhouette. Confirmations multiple. To destroy, use a Mirage shot or bounce their shots back with a reflector blast of the same attribute. Same deal, let's drain these guys down before I try to rob them. Give me all your money! I think I only robbed 2 of those 3. I need to find which one still has money. It's not that one. You, come here. It's you! You have the money. Not anymore. Now I have the money. I almost have enough for what I need. Oh, hold on. Just a little bit more. Oops. Yeah, I took her cash. Just making sure. Shoot. That could be a problem. I don't know if I can get back up there. I hope I can. One, 2, 3. Oh, good. I can get back up here. Okay. Oh, wow. They respawned, too. Do they have more cash? Oh, they do, too. I guess that's a bit abusable. Oh! Wait. I almost might want to make use of that, because I'm not sure if I can actually get enough before the next one of these. There are some secret shops in this game. And the thing about these secret shops is that for some reason you'll get to the end of the list and it'll just cycle again. But if you're persistent and keep going, there'll be just a level 6 version of the of one of the specific abilities. This shop has Surosa. I'll take that. I'm not gonna use it for a while because it's kind of busted to be using it this early in the game, but I want to have it on hand for later. With the whole like reference, the whole way they're. Yeah. Look at this. I can just hold the button down, and it just does this. So for now, I'll stick with what I would normally have at this point in the game. I will say, taking advantage of those... You stop that. Taking advantage of those secret shops is kind of the best way to get through some things in the US version, since they make that version kind of more of a pain to deal with. You might as well take advantage of the secret shop. Back when I played this game when I was younger, I beat the game without doing that, but I didn't 100% the game until I got those secret shops, because this game's kind of difficult to 100% in the US version. Because you effectively have to beat the game 4 times with only the one set of 9 continues. Saw this little guy hop down here. Alright, I will just be on my way. Another shop. I didn't mean to talk to you. Nope. I do not want to do business with you. Also, this is another case where they kind of censored the US version, because you see this guy just like blowing out smoke from a cigarette. In the US version, he just gives you like a huge thumbs up. It's really weird that they did that with some games back then. I guess it was like to combat, at least in some cases, I guess like some companies were doing it to combat basically game rental stores. It's like, if you can't beat the game because it's so hard, you'll have to buy it instead of just beating it with a rental. Kinda sucks though. Okay, you get over there. Oh shoot, that coin went off screen. Ouchie. No, that coin! Looks like we got ourselves a boss, or a mini-boss. Ha! Looks like you really screwed up, baby! I've stumbled into my messed up real world, and we're on the attack! When we get to the shelter ahead, we'll infiltrate it like you ain't never seen and smash that puny little messenger to a bloody pulp! The only messenger of destruction round these parts will then be me, eh, love? A lizard is going to smash the messenger of destruction? Who is the messenger of destruction, and why would a lip-licking reptile want to kill it? You don't get it, do you, honey? If this here assault's a success, Mr. Big Shot Megato's gonna be righteously humiliated. But we can't have you running back and warning anyone in the shelter, now can we, lovey? So I'm guessing I'll be taking this opportunity to wish you luck in the hereafter then, cause that's where you're going, dear. Good luck. I'm going to rob you before I kill you. Now with bosses, I'm gonna not abuse the mechanics straight away, because the way I see it, it's no fun if I just drain all of their spirit and you don't even, like, right immediately, and you don't get to see any of their attacks. As funny as it is that you can do that. Look at him go! That was the last of his attacks, though, so... Would you get down from there? I need to kill you. Even bosses are not immune to this, and it's just really funny. Uh-oh. We've got a mech, again. Bulletin status, informative. Target class, normal. Confirmation, single. Normal shots are minimally effective. To destroy, use the reflector blast to bounce shots back. Or I could just do this. Okay, that didn't totally get it, though. Oh, you're gonna jump back up here? Sure. Make my job easier, why don't you? Or maybe I'll finish it. Ah. That didn't work. That did not work out in my favor. Let's try that again. Almost got it. I might not have enough money for the next hidden shop, actually. I probably would have had to grind a little bit to hit them both up. Oh well. Oh yeah, I would have had to grind. That's okay. some companies cranked up the difficulty to support rentals. That was why the SNES Lion King is hard as balls. Disney and companies like Blockbuster wanted more rentals. Yeah. That's pretty much what I've heard about that kind of thing. I never could beat that game as a kid. The only time I ever did beat it was later on with save states. I did get really close when I was older. So I think this hidden shop over the gap has got a level 6 Pride. Yep. But that costs 900 coins. There's a 200 character limit in YouTube chat? Oh my god, that's... Why? That's worse than Twitter. I was not aware of that. I've never actually used YouTube chat before. God, that would drive me nuts. Since I can't afford that Pride, I'm just gonna restock my health and everything here. Yeah, one of the other... aside from the way they messed with the mechanic that I mentioned, they also made some more general, like, number changes to this game in the US version. Like, you know, enemies deal more damage, stuff in the shop costs more. Fun times. But I still had fun with the game.
I must say that I expected the Messenger of Destruction to be a somewhat more imposing figure, yes. Destruction is such a strong word, yes, and well, you seem to be the manifest antithesis of strength,
This is a fan-made patch of the Saturn version, which doesn't have all those, like, changes to the difficulty and mechanics and stuff, but it is also just a word-for-word copy-paste of the official US localization. So they didn't, like, retranslate it, they just made it possible to play the other version of the game without having to know Japanese. I don't know about... I think there is some interest in making a retranslation of this, though, which I would be very interested in seeing what a more, like, maybe faithful translation would be like.
I don't know about any messenger of destruction, but I am the messenger of justice. My task is to return order to this world. I must warn you not to impede my advance. I have been charged to let nothing stop me from my mission. I must admit that a warning from the messenger of destruction is quite an unexpected courtesy, yes. But regardless of who you claim to be, I have been charged by Hal with the task of eliminating you. It's really nothing personal,
Well, it's also nothing personal when I rob the hell out of you. Give me all your money. This is a stick-up. Oh damn, good luck, man. It's not easy to get a house in this economy, but that is definitely a nice thing to get. This guy still hasn't done 2 of his major attacks yet, so I kind of don't want to kill him yet. Oh, here's the big one. Dude just summons a battleship in the background. Yikes. Well, I avoided that. You wanna do your other attack, dude? Although honestly, the battleship one is the most impressive one he has. There's the other one. Just summons a rock slide.
I am surprised at the resilient nature of your composition, Messenger, yes. You have foiled my effort to fulfill Hell's directive, This is a most confusing circumstance, yes.
Oh no, it's the edgy rival character.
Oh dear, it's Zohar, yes. Can this era get any worse,
Oh no, it's the ultra-powerful edgy rival character. Another one of Hal's wretched lackeys, making my life far more difficult than it need be. But I suppose I can take consolation with the fact that my life is nowhere near as pathetic and painful as your miserable existence is about to become.
What do you mean, How dare you insult Hal, Hal is responsible for our success and salvation, yes. You are a spiteful ingrate, yes?
You're right, actually. I apologize. I really should be quite grateful for your dim-witted, bumbling efforts. For you see, your failure has put me in a position where I can annihilate both Gehenna and this little messenger with the barest minimum effort.
You may have destroyed the shelter, but don't count on destroying me as easily. As the messenger of justice, I have been created to accomplish my mission at whatever cost necessary. To ensure my mission objectives are accomplished, I have been equipped with an arsenal that should impress even you, Zohar.
A being of my intellect dares not make broad assumptions, Messenger. I know of your pathetic pedigree. It lightens my mood just thinking of it, actually. But you really are no match for one such as myself, one blessed with both supreme confidence and supreme power. Here, perhaps a little demonstration of my power will bend you to the way of reason. Behold!
Too impressed to speak, Messenger? Or too afraid? Perhaps both. I fully understand. It is a rare sight to witness a Protesian gifted with the powers of both Silhouette and Mirage.
So you can change your gender as well as your attribute. I'm only slightly impressed. I mean, I've got both attributes at the same time. I don't even have to do a fancy transformation. But that does put you as a cut above the rest of the competition in terms of, like, being a threat to me.
But enough of the show and tell, little messenger. The time has come for us to part. I'm afraid you've worn out your welcome. Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Yikes.
Hello again. If you'll let me, I can help you find your way in this confusing place, yes? Besides, I've got nothing to lose now,
Zohar/Zophar is truly a gender-fluid icon.
Well, well, quite an intriguing development, wouldn't you agree, Hal? I never expected Bug to show such resolve.
So yeah, it turns out it's Bug that is the one who becomes our friend instead.
Nothing surprises me, Zohar, and you overestimate his powers. Catch up to him and determine what the messenger is doing here.
Thanks for rescuing me, Bug. Now you want to tell me what's going on?
By the way, you can call me Bug. Yes, I'm very sorry for what I did. I had my orders, but they appear to be incorrect. You're no threat, You saved my life, Bug. Without your help, my mission would have failed. You have my gratitude. By the way, my given name is Shina Nera Shina, but please just call me Shina. You've got it, Shina? Yes, from what I heard Hal say about your mission, you're headed for Edo, I can use my powers to create a transport nexus, which you can use as a kind of shortcut, yes. It's one of the benefits of existing outside the system, yes. However, know that I can only guide you until we intersect Zohar's nexus, What do you know about Zohar? More specifically, why is he bent on destruction? Zohar is Hal's right-hand man. He's the only one in our world with 2 attributes in his body, and he won't let you forget it, yes. 2 attributes? Just like me. But I'm cute and kind and strong and smart and sweet. And humble. So what's wrong with Zohar? China, we've reached the nexus. This world is called Rocklea. Yes, its electric lights are powered entirely by Hal's enormous energy. Be careful,
I really like the music in this area. This game's got some jams. Oh, they've got wings now. You get down here. You know the drill. Give me your money. And then get out of here. Achi. They have the reflector on the same button as punching, so I kind of just accidentally do the reflector if I'm not close enough. Alright. Have a good night, D2. Or a good sleep, rather. I didn't quite drain you enough. There's too many of them. But they're not giving up that easily. They've got freaking motorbikes. Losing too much spirit. I'm surprised I haven't gotten hit. There we go. Surprised I went that long without getting hit by any of that. Well, I lost most of those coins. That's alright. I'll be fine. Oh wait, I should have bought... Actually, no. Too late. I scrolled them off. You jerk. They can still punch me when they have no spirit. They couldn't do that in the first stage. Oh, maybe I just didn't drain my spirit entirely. And I'm just gonna take you out. You, give me your money. Oh, here we go. Ha! Your location is exactly as the 1080 described, though your height was over-reported.
I have been dispatched from Samurai Security Patrol to eliminate your advance into this secure area. The residents of this area prize nothing more than peace and quiet. I will remove you before our melee even wakes the neighbors. But I was simply defending myself. I knew nothing of the Edict of Silence observed in this region. Isn't your punishment a little harsh? Regardless of how you view my judgment, I have a job to do. Obliterate the messenger and restore the peace. Enough talk. Time to get to work. Give me your money. Damn. Didn't have a lot of money. They don't pay you very well, do they? I love how the residents get so pissed off about all the noise. Just start throwing stuff. Ooh, that actually took a lot of my spirit. He got killed by the fridge! Your fighting skills are impressive, intruder. But you are no match for the fury of my judgment blade! Behold your doom! Oh, they are not having that. Rip noisy samurai. Okay, here's another shop. So I am gonna buy the upgraded version. Not the max level version that I don't want to use until later. And I should restore my health a little bit too. And spirit. And I should be good. While I'm here, I will sell that level 1 version of Sarosa. Pleasure doing business with you. Don't want to sell? Okay, sure enough. Gotcha. What now, friends? Pleasure doing business with you. Now we've got our next major boss. Kinda. Really, it's our first actual fight with this kind of rival-ish character. Well, well, you surprise me, messenger. You really are quite serious about your mission, aren't you? I've received my assignment, and I shall do everything within my power to witness its successful completion. You do seem to be programmed with a rather nauseating dose of naivete, don't you? I suppose some may find your manner rather endearing, but honestly speaking, I find it to be insufferable. Therefore, the time has come to delete you. Zohar has a lot of money, so we're gonna be here for a bit. I need this. I need these coins. We get to enjoy the nice music while I rob them. I'm surprised I was able to hold on for that long. Yeah, the Mirage form is all about them long-range attacks. Silhouette is about just like ruthless close-range melee attacks. Dang it. You're almost broke. And I'm almost rich. $2012, not the best year, not the worst year. Alright, let's get on with the actual fight. Oh, when did I switch weapons? I don't want to do that. Now, unlike other enemies, one of the other things that's unique about this character is that you cannot drain their spirit. If you hit them with same attribute attacks, they're actually just immune.
think you might be able to drain... Yeah, reflecting attacks back does drain a little bit of spirit. That's the only way you can drain any spirit for this particular enemy. You just jump off my shots? That was close. Okay. That's a nice screenshot. Okay, I'm gonna save state here because I want to show off a little something with this.
I am truly enjoying this battle, little messenger. I am even, as you might say, digging it.
Well, sadly someone's here to spoil the fun. What the heck are you?
Whee! I'm a cute florist. I sell pretty flowers. Pretty, pretty. Do you want flowers? Do you? Do you? What? A guardian angel? Hal must not trust me. But why would he send this drooling tyke as my helper? Hal sent this to help you? Please pay attention, dear messenger. I do believe that this guardian angel, or GA for short, was sent by Hal. This is an artificial life form, rather lacking in artificial intelligence. It has 2 attributes, as do I, but its power is far below my own. No offense, Zohar, but guardian isn't the word that comes to mind when I look at this thing. Indeed, messenger. And the words coming to my mind are, we shall meet again.
I'm gonna load state and wait for the attribute shift before I finish the fight. As far as I recall, that actually changes the dialogue, which is kinda neat. You were considerably better than I expected, messenger. But you are still weak, and still doomed to suffer. Yeah, the different sides of Zohar actually have a different personality and different dialogue. What? A guardian? Here and now? I refuse to believe Hal sent this fiend embarrassment to assist me. Holy Titan, it changes her dialogue too. Holy Titanic tuna, what is this thing? Is it some kind of viral anomaly? Nice typo. This is a guardian angel, or GA for short. It is an artificial life form similar to me, only in that it also harnesses the Protean powers. However, as you may have guessed, its powers are far below the level vested in myself.
Artificial life form? It looks like an experiment gone horribly wrong.
I cannot stand the presence of this idiotic creature for another moment. We shall meet again, messenger. Be certain of that fateful eventuality.
Everyone is gone! Which should I choose, Daddy? Which should I choose? Ah, my brain-dead Dynamis. Your target is the little one with the funny hat. Chase and delete her. Whee! Chase and delete! Chase and delete!
This game is quite zany, despite the whole post-apocalypse undertone. That is pretty par for the course with Treasure, though, yeah. You know what, give me some health. In fact, I might as well replenish my spirit while I'm at it. I've sure got the money for it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. That's okay. More motorcycles. I'm not gonna go as hard with trying to rob all these enemies right now, since I've got a lot of money. When you get to the point where you can start robbing the bosses blind, you end up being pretty set for cash. You jerk. Ow. Dang it. What's that? Oh, hi. Hey, follow me over here, why don't you? Well, I guess that wasn't so much so long, sucker. It just ran right back here. Aw, I should've killed it by sending it over the edge. It'll actually run back to you again, but then fall apart when it reaches the train. Gotta say, this game sometimes feels more like a boss gauntlet than like a stage-based game. Messenger small, puny. Me squish messenger like juicy grape. Me Goliath, me strong like bull. Goliath silhouette but slave for Mirage at same time. Me clever.
It appears that you've more than exceeded your daily steroid limit, but don't you realize that you're just being manipulated by Hal?
I'm not gonna try and rob this guy because he's got some pretty nasty melee attacks. Like, if I get close to him, he'll just grab me and throw me onto the ground. And it hurts. Oh, you got me with that one. Oh, shoot. You got me with the flying dive. Here we go. He's throwing his minions at me. I thought I could reflect them back at him. Maybe the angle has to be right. Ah, that's fine. Well, dang, I need some health after that. Would you believe that this is just immediately another boss? Don't ask me how they just immediately broke out of their cage, but yeah, those guys were all living bullets. And here's the revolver. Blue, red. Oh, when did the blue one get in? Shoot. Yeah, I think that was mostly red after that. The rest should be red. This is actually a really neat idea, but it's not my favorite to fight. Because they do mix up the bullets afterward usually, so I'm never quite sure what's coming next. If I was smarter, I could probably somewhat get a better idea of this. Like, even if they're shuffled up, there's probably still kind of a certain order to it. As is, I'm just gonna eat some damage. Oh, they can hurt me coming off the edge of the screen. I didn't know that. Okay, these were mostly red bullets, so... Dang it. I thought that one might be blue. I might end up using a continue because of this. My reflector is getting smaller because I've lost a lot of spirit. lot of duds in there. Almost got it. I'm also almost dead. Oh, come on. There. Unfortunately, that victory fanfare is a fake out.
Wee! Please don't run away from me! Come back, little messenger! Come back! Buy some pretty flowers! Pretty, pretty! The overwhelming stench in the air can mean only one thing. Guardian Angel is back.
Such ominous music for a giant flying fish girl. This is just a theme for all of the Guardian Angels. Let go. Ouchie. Ordinarily, I would never die to the flying fish girl, but I might this time just because I have so little health going into this. Please drop some health. Thanks. No health for me. That's bad. Oh my god, some health. Now I won't die in one hit. Come on, fish girl. You don't got much left. Neither do I. Just barely.
Little messenger, why won't you buy my flowers? Pretty freaking flowers!
Call me crazy, but as a general rule, I don't purchase flora from giant homicidal flying fish. I do wonder what the translation would be like if it was like kind of more direct instead of localized. Though a bit of goofy dialogue honestly does fit this game's vibe well enough anyway, I suppose. Also, I almost died in only like the second level, and this game was a lot harder originally in the US. Oh yeah, this dude. Like, this is one of the few characters who actually has a drastically different voice between English and Japanese. So I think I'm gonna follow suit on that one. Like, if this was based on the US version, I'd probably give him maybe give him a voice kind of like, fascinating. I wonder how long she can keep this up. Bravo, messenger. But if I'm gonna follow suit on like what his Japanese voice is like, it's gonna be a little more like, fascinating. I wonder how long she can keep this up. Bravo, messenger. Kind of struggled with that voice a little bit, so the delivery was a little off, but that's okay.
Quite an impressive show you managed to put on there, Anne. Well, I really had little choice in the matter. You see, I ran into Zohar again, and this thing he called a guardian angel. He kept babbling some nonsense about flowers, then attacked me with a frightening vengeance. The guardian angels are Hal's brain-dead bodyguards, yes. He created them when he realized Zohar wasn't always following orders as he should, Anne. You mean Hal has the power to create his very own life forms? That's frightening. Hal is the master of the mirages. He's always messing around with different attributes, yes. Hal says the creatures he makes are going to exceed Tetra, whatever that means. I think we're here, yes. Where is this? Shahaquim, or however you pronounce that, I think. Doesn't matter now, huh? Good luck,
Can I have a shop? I am going to die. So they kind of mess with you a bit here because they give you enemies of one type while having enemies in the background of the opposite type throwing attacks at you. So you're always having to dodge something. And I really honestly thought that was going to be the place where I'd have to use the continue. It still might be. Right now, they're just giving me enemies of one type, but I'm pretty sure they mix it up here in a moment. Oh, or not, okay. Well, here is a secret shop. My salvation. I am invincible while talking to this rabbit. Please save me. First of all, this is a secret shop, so let's make the big purchase, maybe. Actually, let's not. Yeah, because that's not one of the ones I wanted to buy. Although the one I wanted to buy I missed out on, so... it's fine. I'll pass on that one. Please heal me. Thank you, kind sir. And with that, I will go ahead and upgrade Sarosa. Sell off the level 2 version. You know what? Why don't I buy another one? Another weapon to show off. Yeah, let's get the giant laser. It's only the level 3 version, so it's not the most powerful version of it, but that's fine. It's a fun weapon. One which I'm not used to being able to really get use out of. Since it's such a drain on your spirit energy in the US version. I'd say this is a good time for the laser while running from that giant wheel. I see that shop up there. Are you a normal shop? I think this is a normal shop. Yeah, it is. Well, there's split paths, but I'll take this path. Another funny thing with the US version that I don't know why. Actually, I don't know if that's a US version or just a PlayStation version quirk, because, like, that's a whole thing too. There is a Japanese PlayStation version which has extra content, which also has the extra content but doesn't have like the difficulty balance stuff. And there is one change that I don't know whether it's a localization thing or a PlayStation quirk, but the little tutorial area has the same music as the previous area I was in just before this. And the, like, Saturn tutorial music was just not present at all when I played the PlayStation version. The US one, at least. Now we've got a creepy castle to explore. Ooh. Hey, I saw that. What's your deal? He always hides, so you have to wait over here.
Hello. Who are you? Me? I'm Shina, the messenger of justice, on a mission to save the world. What's your name, little boy? And do you really live in this creepy old castle? My name is Pablo. Well, I think that's my name. I keep having these blackouts, and, well,
That seems mildly concerning.
Mr. Megiddo gave me this place, but ever since I moved in, the Mirages have been attacking it, and me. Megiddo? I know I've heard that name once before. Who the heck is he? Mr. Megiddo is the strongest of all the Silhouettes. He's really scary. And really cool, too. I want to be just like him someday. But anyway, you'd better watch your step in here. It's really dangerous. Here, let me give you something in case of emergency. Just a sec.
Uh-oh. He's a werewolf!
I smell the fear you feel. I taste the sweat you bleed. Soon I shall consume the life you cherish.
If I knew you were gonna give me a case of the shakes, I'd have passed on the offer, Pablo.
Pablo? Nobody calls me that and gets away with it around here, pipsqueak. I'll toss you around a bit to tenderize our entrails, and then you're dinner. While the moon shines, I have the strength of 100 men. Unless you can stop the moon from shining, you are mine, puny one.
I'm not gonna be trying to rob this guy because he breaks out of the hole really fast. He's a bit of a tough customer, but he doesn't actually have too much health or anything. He's more of a mini-boss than anything. Okay, I do want to show something off, though. So, another case where I want to show something off. And I'm going to save state so I can do that. It's just a painting of the full moon.
Hey, you big cheater! That moon was just a painting! Oh well, time to run before the fuzzy wonder starts waking up.
So between that and the dialogue about unless you can stop the moon from shining, I didn't know it back when I played this game, but apparently that was supposed to be a hint. So I said I wasn't going to grab this guy because he breaks out of the hold really fast, but not if you immediately toss him. I guess I could get at least 1 point. If you toss him on the ground, you shake the painting down. And then he transforms back. Are you gonna give me more? That's cool. That's funny. And I think that changes the dialogue, having done that.
Transforming into a wolf by looking at a big picture of the moon. How imaginative. But I'm no Little Red Riding Hood.
Anyway, with that established, shaking the picture loose so he transforms back is actually a really good way to rob him. It is a pretty cute and very, very zany little game. Okay, there, toss him. He's gonna transform back any moment. Yep. Give me all your money! I'm good. Happy to start getting back to streaming. And if all goes well with this test, I'll be able to keep streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time like I'm doing tonight. I'm actually streaming on both platforms right now. I wanted to test things out with this game because it's short, I can beat it in just one stream, and I can make sure nothing's wrong with the software I'm using. And tomorrow, I'm gonna start streaming a favorite game of mine. A much longer one though, probably somewhere in the 20+ hour range. I'm gonna die. Might as well take those last couple coins from him.
I'm so sorry for having to hurt you, Pablo, but I can't let you stop me, you or anyone else. I'm sorry too, Messenger. It feels so much better now that you've beaten the ever-living crap out of me. No more lycanthropy for me, I promise. From now on, I'm just plain old Pablo. I'll never forget you. I want my mommy.
Please tell me there's a shop. Oh, thank goodness. Heal me, Rabbit Man. Because we've got the next major boss right down there. Oh yeah, this game's got some jams. The next bit of music you're gonna hear is gonna be a lot more ominous because it's because of the. They have a pretty ominous boss theme for the Guardian Angels.
I finally found you! You're the destroyer who made my daddy angry, and now I'm going to delete you! I don't think you want to make me angry, you... What the heck are you? A smiley face from hell? Bulletin status, warning, target class unknown, confirmations unknown. Target within range has no attribute and therefore cannot be confirmed or attacked with either type of shot on initial contact. Attack visible agent, then observe enemy attribute alignment to discern proper attack attribute.
Until I can see a target, I have to keep using a same attribute attack. Got it.
Quit blabbing and start praying, messenger. I see no reason to extend your sad little existence.
So this is kind of a unique guardian angel. There's an invisible enemy in the background right now that I cannot currently attack until I deal enough, until I hit that thing enough. Then this guy pops out, and the attribute of the chameleon depends on the attribute that I hit the smiley face with. Then I have to go and attack the chameleon with the opposite element. Which is honestly straightforward enough, but I remember leaving me pretty confused on how this fight was actually working when I was a kid. I didn't pay enough attention to just, like, the color of his HP bar, which kinda clues you in. Yeah, it's funny to hear that kind of laugh from this little smiley face thing. Instead of, like, a noblewoman or something. Oh, no!
I told you not to tick me off, Bugface.
Ooh-hoo! Curse you, messenger! Curse you and the hat you flew in on! Ah, take this wretched thing and leave me be!
What? Where did you get Bug's transporter? Who put you up to this?
You're in over your head, messenger. I wouldn't ask any more questions if I were you. You're only still here by the grace of Megiddo. If Megiddo wanted you dead by now, you would be. Now go!
My assumption based on that is that, like, that whole area was kind of just this Megiddo character testing us.
I found out that Megiddo is supposed to be the strongest of the silhouettes. Did you know that?
Cruelest is more like it. Hell hates his guts, The brainy mirages and the brawny silhouettes have never gotten along, yes. But they've finally found some common ground. They both want to delete you. Yes, you should be proud in a strange kind of way, Something's wrong. Someone is scanning my transport program, yes, trying to break into it. No way that's ever going to happen. Trust me,
No way that's ever going to happen. That was fast.
Such a pathetically simple program, and oh dear, I believe I may have destroyed it during my forced entry. An unavoidable consequence, I'm afraid. If anything's happened to Bug, I'm holding you personally responsible. You have feelings for that feeble creature, messenger? Fascinating. The only emotion I crave is the joy I shall gain from your deletion.
Well, I will crave joy from robbing, I will get joy from robbing you blind. Maybe. Give me your money. Give me your money. Yeah, how you like that? taking some damage doing this. I might have to stop trying to rob Zohar.
対決レッドゾーン
Oh, not this attack. Oh god. He had the Mirage balls around him while being Silhouette. That's actually, like, really bad. Okay, once again, I'm kind of curious about the different dialogue I could get. Let's see the dialogue you've got for both of your personalities here, shall we?
You fend off my assault in a nexus of my own creation. If I hadn't pride to spare, I might even be humiliated. That is, if I didn't know that all within this nexus was created by my program, including you, Messenger, and it can be deleted just as easily. But if you delete the nexus, you delete us both with it. How very wrong you are, Messenger. As the creator of the nexus, my code is protected, while yours is not. Uh-oh! That is exactly the response I expected from a pretender of your caliber. Goodbye, Messenger.
Alright, I want to see what your other side has to say about me kicking your butt. You've rebuffed my assault in a nexus of my own creation. If I hadn't tried to spare, I might... You're missing a word there, buddy. I might this humiliating.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. You just have to realize that I'm better than you and stop following me around.
Perhaps you have yet to realize that everything within this nexus was created by my program, including you, Messenger. Thus, if I delete this nexus, what do you think might happen to you?
I'd be deleted as well.
Indeed, Messenger, every last bit and bite of you. Isn't that just a delightful thought to savor? That's cheating, you jerk. Thanks, Bug. Yeah, a little silliness is good once in a while for sure. Next game I'm gonna be streaming's got some silliness in it too.
That was close.
It's not as silly as this game, but it does have some, for sure.
That was close. I was just about to squash the Bug, yes? Zohar's power is growing, and...
Thanks, Bug. Again, you're getting really good at pulling my head out of the fire. Is that good or bad?
Zohar didn't think I could get into the Nexus before it was deleted, yes? Sometimes it's nice to be the one that's underestimated, We've reached the junction for the new Nexus, yes? This is the world of Makonam. This is where I say, see ya, yes? Promise me you'll be careful,
I promise, Bug. And I promise you're not gonna have to bail me out again. Just you wait and see.
Better hope we don't need him to bail us out again, since he can't follow us beyond this point.
What a cute little town. A place like this is the perfect stage for my good deeds. I'll have to fight even harder than usual to save the good, honest folk of this town.
Do you have level 4 stuff for me? You do. Well, I don't really want to buy 2 weapons. Yeah, I love this shopkeeper. I'll take that. I'll just stick with the level 3 laser for now, that's fine. But I am gonna need to heal. Thanks, Bun. We just got hit with a car!
Careful, Samson.
Oh, that is not the voice I want to give him. Oh, I'm having trouble with this. Okay, let me try that again.
Careful, Samson. I cannot express to you how upset I would be if you so much as scratched this divine specimen of automotive perfection. Oh. Attention, citizens of cute little town. Attention, please. I have very important news for you all. Bug has joined up with the messenger, and they are headed in this direction. They will no doubt pass through here. If you happen to see them, do your best to lure them to the broadcast facilities over yonder. That is all. Thank you.
Good thing we're so resilient.
Pardon, Samson, but what in thunderation was that, pray tell? Samson, be a dear and have a look, won't you? And do hurry, I don't have to remind you that today is a very important day at the studio, do I? Oh, and one more thing, dear Brute. Please do try to exercise caution, Samson. We remember what happened to the last limousine, don't we?
Oh boy.
Samson, I have tried to be patient, but this exhibition of your diminished mental capacity is quite upsetting. Please do try to be more careful.
Got a fight on our hands. He's got a lot of health. Yikes. Luckily, we landed right back on the car somehow. I kind of love this little set piece. I'm not sure what the Japanese line this guy is saying is. I know in the English version he was just yelling, "Watch where you're driving!" Okay, I'm not having luck hitting that hand. I'm gonna have to target this one, I think. There we go. I believe we have 2 more turns to make. Oh no, actually, well, that being one of the 2. So just 1 more turn after this. And I'm gonna switch to the laser. Yeah, that's pretty effective. This dude just casually filing his nails while all this nonsense is going on. Sorry, Samson. I had to do it.
Oh dear lord, what an anticlimactic moment. It's the messenger.
I wouldn't call that anticlimactic.
I must admit that you did put on quite the impressive show, little one. In fact, you seem to have made a jolly good mockery of my bodyguard. Is it really so much to ask that I have a semi-competent guard who speaks in more than single syllables to chauffeur me without demolishing my auto?
I don't know why you're asking me. I'm just passing through on my way to Edo. Do you know why your thug tried to kill me, by the way?
He wasn't trying to kill you, little one. He was merely killing time while luring you to the broadcast facility where the real fun can begin.
Broadcast facility? Real fun? What are you talking? Uh-oh.
That road just ends in a ramp! That's one way to get to the TV station. You get off that ceiling. These guys are like little jack-o'-lanterns. They've just got a candle inside their heads.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the world's most popular game show! Live from Media City, it's time for You Die, You Lose!
Yeah, that seems straightforward.
Today's contestant is a rising star attracting lots of attention from all the wrong folks in our little world. Let's hear a big Media City round of applause for that wacky messenger of destruction, Shina Nara Shina.
My voice is giving out, uh-oh.
Messenger of Justice! 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 Why can't anyone in this world get that right? Generally, we'd be hot and heavy into the battle game, but today is special, so we have something just a little different in mind. Come on, folks, let's hear a round of applause for our misguided messenger of destruction to send her off. I knew it! You're not listening to me! What do I have to do to get through to you numb-noggins? I think I'll just have to beat some sense into you.
Now, Shina, violence isn't the answer. That gets you dropped into a pit. See those little music notes at the bottom of the screen? There's a hidden shop down here. Now I'm gonna sell my level 3 laser here. Because... way up here, I can buy a level 6 version. I'm gonna try not to use that for a while though, because I don't want to break the game too much. Just yet.
At last you have come to my stage of shadow. I quiver in anticipation of the show that awaits you. In my realm of black disaster, there is but one puppet master. They say we all soon have to go. Your time is now, but I'll make it slow.
Mio, これが美の世界だ。
You're gonna die for those rhymes. Give me all your money first. Thank you. You're only hurting yourself. Okay, I don't want to drain too much of his spirit because there's an attack I want to be able to show off, if possible. I'm taking a lot of damage trying to let him do that. I like his hurt noise. Oh, that was it. I accidentally canceled him out of it. Please stop that.
本体体力レッドゾーン
Dragon! Okay, well, he also has like a wind attack with that dragon that he didn't do, and I'm not gonna wait for him to use that again. Oh, there we go. And with that, he's actually showed all of his attacks, so I'm just gonna finish him now.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I have a job to do, Shadow Man.
Alas, I have one task yet to accomplish, in shame. But it should be a real ratings bonanza. Start your VCRs!
Uh-oh. The dudes yell. That seems bad, but surprisingly, it didn't hurt us at all.
本体体力レッドゾーン
What a shocking plot twist, viewers! Our beloved Faust was defeated! I don't know where Shina came from, but judging by the way she messed up Faust, I'd say it was the wrong side of the tracks. It was nothing, really. Are we on? This is live, right? You'd better be shooting from my good side. Don't fret, faithful viewers. In the upcoming battle game, I'll tank this twerp like a sack of kittens. Because I never lose.
Why would you? That is terrible. You need to die.
That's all gonna change today, you
Buxom bunny bimbette. Wow.
元気よくいってみましょう
Give me your cash. I think this is going to be the last boss I can easily rob too, so I definitely want to get these coins. I better follow that card. Yeet. Really? You're doing it twice in a row? You jerk. That's slot machine time. Maybe I'll get lucky. No luck for me. I'm especially gonna need these coins because I might lose some if I get KO'd. That's bad. Okay, I thought I was gonna line up something bad. Welcome back. Please give me health. Oh, thank goodness. Yikes. You're just in time to see me fight the slot machine lady.
正面攻撃力ダウン 正面攻撃力ダウン 本体攻撃力ダウン
Oh, I ran out of spirit, so it consumed the weapon I had equipped to refill my spirit gauge. Which means I only have the powerful weapons now. Well, I guess you have brought this on yourself. Stop making me do the slots. I just want to beat you up. Still had a few more coins I could have stolen, but I just wanted to move on. You can get it if you want. There is one more slot spin.
Shina Nara Shina is no joke, viewers. She is truly the messenger. Now it's time to give Shina her parting gift of a free shot at our super-de-duper slottery pool.
I think this is actually timing based technically. Like you could game the slots if you knew the timing. I wonder, let me see. That doesn't entirely help me, though. That's okay. Nothing.
You die, you lose. But hey, on behalf of our viewers, thanks for a great fight and a good laugh. See you tomorrow, everybody.
Ow. Okay, thank goodness, a shop. I need healing. Also, give me this. So I can go back to a weapon that's not totally overpowered.
Delia, have you been overtaken by a fit of madness? Bringing the messenger of destruction to the tower in a feeble attempt to drain its power is not a prudent course of action. I've already brought the messenger this far, brother. The hardest work is done. Why have you suddenly given yourself over to the whims of doubt? Because she's obliterated each and every opponent she has encountered, my delusional doppelganger.
Therefore, I have little choice but to give you an extra incentive to defeat this scourge. Believe me when I say that you must stop the messenger here and now, or I will have no choice but to delete your precious Sarah. Good luck, my wayward ward. I pray you succeed in this ill-advised endeavor, for your sake.
Ugh, what's that awful smell? I haven't caught a whiff that nasty since my grandpa's smeg soup. Ah, it's you! The one from the limo! What do you want with me?
I want you not too cold and not too hot, but just right, my hostile little horde of war. In fact, I intend to broadcast your demise on my ratings smash cooking show, Stock Sniffers.
Bulletin status informative. The attribute of the soup matches the attribute of the target. The target is therefore using the soup as an energy source. By changing the soup attribute to the opposite of the target attribute, the target will be damaged when it consumes the soup.
But how am I supposed to change the attribute of the soup? I don't get it.
私の完璧なる料理を見よ。
That's the funny thing. Just toss the enemies into the soup, because they're all Mirage. Don't let them put the Mirage vegetables in, or try not to let them, and just throw them into the soup. Every time the guy gets a whiff of the soup, when it's, like, purple, he'll take damage. And then he'll promptly throw in some spice that makes it red again. The fight can be a bit slow, which is annoying, but it's also a really, like, unique and funny idea for a fight. I wish it was easier to switch sides of the field. Now when he gets a whiff of this soup while it's red like this, he actually gets to refill his spirit gauge. When it fills up, he's gonna unleash a big attack on me, which is probably gonna be any moment now. Yep, here it comes. Owie. I was not really standing in a good spot to reflect that properly, so I just lost a lot of spirit. At least you can avoid taking HP damage by just facing the right direction. You stop that. And yeah, I have better luck just staying on one side of the field. That's the unfortunate part about this fight, is it ends up being kind of a big waiting game. It's kind of like a cute idea that overstays its welcome just a little bit by the time you get to the end of it. I like that this dude just has 9,999 coins. It's too bad I can't rob him. This guy has a really good death quote in the English version, so maybe I should say that. I should say it when he dies.
どんお入れなさい。どんどんお入れなさい。
Almost got him.
やってられませんですって。
I underestimated the power of soup.
さすがデビューしたね。
The whole tower's blowing up. That seems bad. Bug help! He was supposed to be parting ways from us, but he came to save us yet again.
We're almost there, aren't we, Bug? Edo is right around the corner.
Shorty, Messenger, I have to leave. Hal's program automatically detects everything that enters Edo, so I can't hide our presence from him, and Hal might try to create a trap nexus, just as Zohar did, or simply break into this nexus and attack, yes.
Cheer up, Bug. It's enough that you brought us this far, and I have to be able to handle anything Hal throws my way. I'm the messenger of justice. I have to make this world as happy as we are.
I like your style, Shorty. Yes, yes, I have faith in you. Whether you save this world, or let it perish, em.
Take care, Bug, and thank you.
We're approaching the end of the game. It is a short one. I mean, we still got a bit left, but... Ooh. Ominous.
I don't think this is Edo.
Correct, Messenger. I brought you here before poor little Bug even knew what was happening. And now for another surprise, dear Messenger. A date with an angel.
Bulletin status. Warning. Unauthorized access detected. User is attempting to disable Gehenna. Bulletin status informative. Reconstructing program I/O firewall to prevent further intrusion. What? Hal's trying to hack my program?
Oh boy, that's the biggest one yet.
Greetings, insignificant life form. Our name is Princedom, and whether like this gives us the urge to, for lack of a better word, splurge. Yeah, what my awesome doppeldude is trying to say is that we got the way righteous urge to party. But yo, the big dude running the show said no partying until we 86 the messenger, dig? How's gonna take away our beer money if we don't?
But fortunately for us, it seems that all we'll have to do is suck this pitiful life form into our innards. The parasites within our digestive tract should do the remaining work.
You might want to get that looked after, dude.
What the heck are you? And what work are you talking about?
Pay attention, dear. They want you to die. I'll go ahead and drop a safe state here, so we can just see both sides.
My apologies, Messenger, but we can't let you depart the scene. Hal's orders.
Not much dialogue. Either way.
Sorry, Messenger, but you're about to ride the curl of my digestive tract. Peace, yo.
No peace. I think the stage is slightly different depending on which side you go, but we're not too different really. Same general aesthetics, same enemies, so. Just a slightly different layout. If I recall correctly, these enemies are a little more resilient than some of the normal enemies we've fought so far. Not too resilient though. For digestive parasites, these things are kind of cute. Ooh, level 5. I think this is also a secret shop. No, it's not. Okay, I thought it was. It must be somewhere else, because I know I remember that. Well, give me this. And this. Level 5 is just about as good as it gets for most of the shops, and it's particularly any shops where you can easily get a bit of gameplay in afterwards, so this is actually kind of a good opportunity to just briefly show off some of the other weapons. So far I've just been using Sorosa and Grotone. Let's see Pride. In a moment, actually. Let's grab Cavitas. Actually, let's make this a little easier. I'll sell the other ones I have too. I gotta say, I always really like these little weapons. And the way they just dance in the user interface. I'll take that one, and this one. And I'll show these off a bit. Skull smoke. That's actually pretty cool. Some bombs for this one. For this one, I think I need some enemies actually present. Not one of the better weapons, I have to say. Yeah, I think that's one of the weaker weapons. The gas one and the bullet bomb one are both pretty good. What else we got? Oop. I think, yeah, the wing one. And the boomerang I'll actually probably hold on to. So this is the fairy one. Just some continuous damage from these wings. It's not the strong, oops. It's actually not the strongest weapon, but it's neat. I think I like the first two I tried the best, actually. This one, I think I'll actually keep in my arsenal, because I think I remember this one being kind of decent, like, damage-wise. And that gives me a full arsenal, though, so I guess I'll just stick with the level 6 weapons. I think that's reasonable, because I'm at a point where I can already use the level 5 ones. Level 6 isn't even that much of an upgrade. It's a bit of one, but not too much. So we're kind of hitting the point where it's like somewhat fair to start using it. Now this enemy is normal type. In other words, it's a neutral alignment. I can't actually damage it with anything. I just have to reflect attacks back at it. Dang it. Almost got him. That's that mini boss down. Oh, there's the other shop. I think this is the one that has another level 6 weapon. Level 6... You're just chilling there watching me shop. The level 6 weapons are basically exclusive to secret shops and to the final shop in the game. That was very polite of him to wait for me to finish shopping. Oops. Up here, there we go. Oh boy, they're all neutral alignment.
Target acquired. Initialize attack formation.
A force of 10 soldiers! Need a wind-up for the fight, guys?
We are the Yona Division. Insults will not be tolerated. The odds of victory when opposing us in battle are precisely 1,000,000 to 1.
Time to start reflecting attacks again. Oh hey, he can change the attribute of his minions, which honestly makes things easier for me because then I can actually just hurt them without having to reflect stuff specifically. I could use a few extra coins. Shoot. This fight ends up being kind of annoying. A lot of waiting around. Oh shoot. This might finish him. Yeah, there we go.
出力オーバー戦闘不能
He's letting out all the bombs. This next boss has got some cool music. There he is. The guy who's been tailing us.
The messenger of justice. I must admit that it is certainly a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And, I guess it's a pleasure to meet you, but I'm kinda confused. Who the heck are you?
An admirer of yours, messenger, nothing more. I must confess that the skill I've witnessed in your dealings with Hal and his guardians is quite breathtaking. Such precision.
Hey, how do you know about that? Are you stalking me or something? Don't make me get a court order.
Oh no, messenger, I assure you that I hold you in the highest regard.
Yeah, stalkers usually do.
I merely wish to see you ultimately succeed, messenger. I believe you possess the power to change this wretched world for the better, and I merely wish to see that dream come to fruition. But I fear that you may not be prepared to successfully surmount the obstacles ahead, so I've prepared a little test.
Just listening to the way you talk is a trial. Haven't I passed the test already?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the trial I had in mind was much more physical in nature. But enough discussion, messenger. Your trial is at hand. On guard!
どれお手並み拝見といくか行くぜ行くぜ
Dude can reflect my attacks too. I think he's got a trick up his sleeve too, literally, where he can pull a rose out of his sleeve and throw it at me, and it's a Mirage-based attack instead of the usual Silhouette attacks he uses. If I remember right. This guy's quite the fighter, but he is the toughest of the Mirages. Thankfully, like the fights with Zohar, I don't have to completely defeat him. Just get his health half down.
Yes, you have proven your mettle. I believe you can withstand the true test that lies ahead and ultimately rescue our world. I pledge that I shall use the entire sum of my limited skills to make your journey that much easier, starting right now.
You didn't have to destroy Princedom. A little assistance getting me out of his way would have been fine. What a savage place.
On the other hand, if he didn't do that, maybe Princedom was just gonna eat us again, so... This is the final stage of the game. After this, it's just a boss gauntlet. This stage is a bit of a gauntlet of its own.
Where is this? Wait, this is Edo! I made it! Bulletin status, warning. Your coordinates indicate you are inside Eruza, an experiment observation control center, not Edo. Bulletin status, informative. Eruza suffered heavy damage during the Civil War prior to Armageddon. It is no longer functional. Armageddon? When the people of this world... Bulletin status, warning. Target class, multiple types. Confirmations multiple. Exercise extreme caution. Targets may come in waves to overload your systems.
Yeah, this is the point where they just start throwing everything at you. I will take some health and energy, please. Yeah, I'll really just fill up. I might as well. I think I'll swap over to this weapon now. This is about the point where I usually like using this weapon. Boy, they're throwing the mechs at me. There's two of them! With those cannons, you have to pay attention to which side is facing you, because that'll tell you which, you can see the color on the end of the cannon, and that tells you what kind of shot you have to try to reflect. Unfortunately, they keep firing the kind of shot I can't reflect with the way I'm facing. At least I can always reflect the bullets. I didn't know I could do that. Oh, that's gonna hurt, yep. How did that even work? How did I tip it over? I have no idea. Please shoot at me with bullets instead, thank you. There we go. Dang it. There we go. Thankfully, it's just those two mechs. Yeah, give me my health back. That would be a good idea. Boy, it's nice having a rapid-fire gun like this that I can just hold the button down. That's it, it's all bosses from here. And a bit of, like, lore dumping, since we're kind of getting to the slightly less goofy part. Actually, quite a bit less goofy, honestly. Good day, messenger. Have you come to witness the disarray into which the grand designs of our forefathers have fallen?
You're Hal. You're the one who was messing with my head when I was falling.
Incorrect, messenger. You are relying on faulty information, little one. I have many names and guises, but I have nurtured the spread of the rather ironic name of Hal to my minions.
However, truly, I am no more a Hal than you, a simple messenger. My given name is Har. Really? You chose to spread a fake name that was one letter off from your real name? Okay. And yours is Messiah. You are the one sent to interfere with my grand plan.
You're speaking in riddles, Hal, or Har, or whatever you are. I don't have time for this. My singular mission is to reach Edo.
Don't care, Messiah. The Titans who ruled over Edo fought each other here in Arusa. Doesn't that pique your curiosity just a bit? Regardless, I shall satiate your impatient nature and reveal what you wish to see. Behold.
Is that Edo?
In a manner of speaking, what you see before you is the place where the attribute experiments were carried out, where this Armageddon began.
Attributes? You mean the attributes within us?
Yes, the energy unleashed by the attribute experiments was potent. It mutated humanity and activated fantastic powers within each being.
It mutated humanity? You mean...
That's right, Messiah. The Earth is overflowing with the very monsters the experimenters sought to create and control. And speaking of monsters, little one, meet Gargantuan. He's quite ravenous. Be a dear and feed him for me, won't you please?
それではさようなら。
Oh, there's that kind of laugh again. Bulletin status. Warning. The target gathers energy by absorbing same attribute matter from the outside. Bulletin status. Informative. The target is damaged by absorbing matter with different attributes.
Sounds nice, but there's one problem. Where do I find the matter?
This is basically just a repeat of the soup fight. Since he gets energy by absorbing same attribute matter, don't let him grab don't let him grab enemies of the same type and try to lure opposite type enemies right into his hands. Once he starts digesting them, they'll take big damage. As goofy as the design of this thing is, I feel like this is probably the fight where this music is the most fitting, because, like, even though it's real goofy looking, there's kind of a grim undertone to it. It's this enemy just flying in the background that I can't actually do anything to hurt directly. Meanwhile, he's just cannibalizing his own, like, comrades? Like with the soup fight, there's kind of a lot of waiting around. The biggest thing is really just figuring the fight out. I would figure that it's kind of straightforward once you've, like, already done the soup fight, but I have actually seen someone play through this game who kind of struggled figuring out what to do with this fight. Not for an impatient person? Yeah, that's definitely true. That goes double for this whole game when you play with the US version because of the way they mess with its mechanics too. that should do it. As soon as it gets those last two in its mouth, that's gonna be game over. Breathtaking performance, Messiah. However, that was just a warm-up for the real confrontation. I think you'll be delighted with what I have in store.
I'd love to stay and humiliate you some more, Har, but Edo awaits.
You can make it for this, I'm certain. I've prepared a dazzling array of fireworks just for you. You see, the core is approaching meltdown, and you have a date inside with an old friend of yours. Farewell.
So we have the most difficult version of this fight yet. And we have to empty the entire health gauge instead of only half. And we have a time limit. The game isn't too mean. You can actually survive without, like, if you run out the clock, it just moves you on to the next part of the game, but, it does change things a bit if you manage to actually beat Zohar. So I'm gonna save state and try and show both.
You shouldn't be here, Zohar. Whatever is in here when the core fuses will be completely destroyed. That possibility is the least of your worries. You will have perished long before that eventuality. I believe I may miss that bizarre smiling face of yours, Messenger. Perhaps I shall keep your head as a trophy.
Two minutes. I'm glad I've got the level 6 weapon. That'll help a lot. You gotta be careful of those little things she throws out because if my shots hit those, they'll reflect. Case in point. Nah, shoot. I don't have the rapid fire anymore. That was a big blow to my spirit energy. I'm making good time. Ow. I think I'll make another safe state right there. Actually, let's start with the one where the clock runs out. I'm not doing good for health, and these next bosses are more difficult than the rest, so we're probably gonna hit the point where I actually get a game over and have to use a continue. Oh yeah, I never did get a game over. So we haven't seen the game over screen, which I should probably describe because it's interesting. If you get knocked out and you choose not to use a continue and just go to the game over, you get shown basically a screenshot of a zoom out of the Earth, which just like a huge explosion, and text that reads something along the lines of, "The body goes into the second mode, confirms all life forms are the target, begins condensing the internal energy." Time is up, Messenger, and I was so close to your crushing defeat. But I have to leave, and quickly. Enjoy your death by explosion. Wrong, Zohar. You shall take the messenger with you. What? Perhaps you're right. I can't let the messenger die so pitifully. There is a reason that Horror changed his mind.
本体体力レッドゾーン
If the Messiah is unable to fulfill her mission, the operating system shall switch from primary to emergency mode. The elements within this tiny body shall build up as the program turns the Messiah into a biological weapon. A biological weapon able to destroy all life forms with attributes. Surprising that such a small being harbors such awe-inspiring power, isn't it?
So that was a failsafe built into our character, was that all these mutations, the Mirages and the Silhouettes, in emergency mode, all of them on Earth would just be wiped out, leaving only whatever life forms were not mutated in that way. Though, I don't think there are much of any, according to this game's story, but regardless. There must be some left, judging by, like, Har's reasoning here.
How fortunate that we finished our investigation of the shelter in time. What? My body? A bomb? Indeed, and a good thing, too. This world is far beyond salvation in any conventional sense. Better to do away with it and start anew. You're insane. Your journey has come to an end. Welcome to Eden, Messiah. My home shall be witness to your final stand. I'm honored, as you must know. Eden is an attribute color system. At the instant you explode, all of the attribute energy will be neutralized to normal. It's all quite wonderful.
In other words, it'll be changed into a type of bomb that will actually just destroy the entire planet and all life forms on it, instead of only the attribute mutations. Ha! Now I can truly prove my strength and destroy you at my leisure.
Your aggression is unnecessary. The unskilled are doomed.
How will I be deleted when I survive the accident with the power of my half? Surely you must know about that.
Such a magnificent past you have, but the past is where you belong, Zohar.
What? Is that truly how you feel? The next time we meet, it's you who will be but a memory.
Zohar's powers were less than the Messiah herself. Goodbye, Zohar. You are my shame.
I always felt kind of bad for Zohar here, honestly.
No! How can this be? I am being deleted.
Zohar?
Get serious. I'm going to change the future. I won't let you.
Are really establishing him as the big villain here.
You are in need of a much stronger adversary, little one. Sarah, treasure of the past, return and conquer.
At last I'm free. I was so lonely in there.
ゆっくり楽しみたまえ。
That fancy guy is, someone important to him was named Sarah, so... I don't know if this just... I assume this is the same one? I don't know if this is always what Sarah was, or if, she was mutated by Har, but... In any case, this is the second to last boss on this, this sort of route. We're getting to the big HP numbers now. This boss has 3,000 HP. This is the easier of the two bosses I could be fighting here. It's kind of chosen, that's why they kind of do it that way. It's like if you don't manage to beat Zohar in under 2 minutes, they give you an easier penultimate boss. The one you get for beating Zohar fast enough is actually quite hard.
本体攻撃力ダウン。
This one is still probably gonna get a KO in on me, given I have so little health. Oh, I need to stop letting you actually eat those things. You're restoring your HP. Yeah, yikes. I forgot about that. Yeah, there we go. The first continue. Look at the size of this laser when I have on my spirit. Oh, it shrank. I lost just a little bit of spirit and it instantly shrank. Wow, I think the basic weapon is actually better here. Is she growing? I think she's growing. She's calling some new attacks in. The annoying thing is I can't hurt her while she's playing her trumpet. Those seem like trouble. Actually, they weren't that bad. Man, this fight would be over a lot quicker if she would stop doing that. There, got her. I'm actually gonna go ahead and reload right here because everything else is the same. If I was playing the PlayStation version that had new content, there would actually be a whole nother boss in like the final area. Because there's one more branch after this. I get a choice, and that determines the ending and the final boss I fight. But in the PlayStation version, there's actually a third option where if you go down that path where you're fighting Sarah, you have a different final boss on one of the two options you can make. And you actually can't get a particular ending because of that unless you manage to beat Zohar fast enough in the core. in this case, you have the same two endings and bosses no matter what. It just changes who you fight inside of Eden.
Your skills are unmatched, Messenger. I am loath to admit it, but you are my superior in battle. I must be going now, but you are more than welcome to take your time. No, Zohar, transport the messenger. What do you mean, Har? But I can't do that. I just said goodbye. It would be far too awkward. Nonsense, Zohar. Take her now before you both perish. Slay the messenger, save the messenger. Sheesh, I wish that nut would make up his mind.
This has actually changed Zohar's fate. It's still not a good fate.
Now I have all the time in the world to destroy you, messenger. That's right. Let me rid you of your shackles, Zohar, so that you can become the strongest of all the guardian angels. Guardians? Shackles? What? I am the half that survived. And why do you call me a guardian angel? Your programming is flawed, Zohar. Unlike the other guardians, you have the power of independent thought. But your independence has shackled you. You cannot defeat the messenger with it. What do you mean? What programming? What are you doing? I will remove your rationality and let your unshackled power guide you. Reveal your true self, Cypher Zohar, my beloved daughter.
$5,000 HP. The first time I ever got here in the American version, I remember just... This fight kicked my butt. I remember having to... I think I might have actually had to just start the game over so that I could get here with more continues and just eat through a few continues to get through this fight. I think I'll have a bit of better luck here, though, since the damage here isn't as high as it is in the US version. Plus, I have a little more experience playing the game at this point. Also, I always really love this boss fight. It's, for one, like, a really cool theme, and to me it also has kind of, there's something, I don't know, I feel like there's something a little somber about the music. Maybe it's the violin. But I think that kind of fits with the fact that Zohar was basically just transformed into a mindless monster against their will. Oh boy, we've entered this phase of the fight. That thing's gonna fly around and be a pain now. And it fires big old lasers. It seems like I'm about to need a second continue for this fight, unlike the other one.
down.
There goes my weapon. Ah, shoot. Yep. It's fine since I've got 9 continues to work with, but yeah. Jeez, I'm gonna lose my other weapon at this rate. I actually better not let that happen, that would be bad. I've almost got you.
How foolish of me. I am a monster. Zohar, don't worry about anything. Take the initiative and render your judgment of this world. I understand, Zohar. The future of this world shall be decided within Edo.
It's Bug.
Hey, Shorty, how you doing,
Bug, what the heck are you doing here? Aren't you in danger?
Hal is ignoring me, Shorty. I think it's because you're distracting him, But we don't have time to waste. Check out these goodies, yes? Hurry up, Shorty, or I'll charge you a 20% slowpoke tax, yes? You only get one shot at this shop, so don't exit it until you're done with all your purchases,
Final bit of shopping. I think I could buy... Oh wait, is even this shop? Let me see. Yeah, there we go. You can get any of the level 6 weapons here, if you can afford them. Which you're not likely to be able to if you take too much of a beating. Okay, I desperately need more spirit energy. That's gonna do it.
I hope you know what you're doing, yes?
Don't worry, I've got this all under control.
If you think that everyone involved in the experiments agreed with the goal to change the world, you're dead wrong. Understanding the enormity of their transgression, many decided to accept Armageddon as a kind of self-inflicted retribution for their sins. The civil unrest that occurred in Eruza was where it started. Many were sacrificed because of our experiments with the unknown. Dolly, Molly, and finally Polly. The experiments themselves became gross manipulations of the inherent purity of all life forms. genetic, chemical, and biological manifestations of ultimate and irredeemable sin. Don't you see? If you return Edo to the original state, this world will return to that path, and the experiments will continue apace. And the next day of judgment shall be far worse than the fury of the one we have already survived. We must accept what has been done and make the best of it with a new start. One without mutation technology. One free from sin.
But my sole edict is to return Edo to its original state. It was for that sole purpose I was created.
Pah, nonsense, Messiah. If you choose to stay the reckless course on which you originally set out, I cannot be responsible for your ultimate safety. So it all has come to this. Make your choice, Messiah.
Achoo. Let's see the abandoned Edo ending first.
You understand. Now as for a role for the little one. Bulletin status informative. Reboot detected. Data input standby. Approximately 168 hours until all of Earth's life forms have their attribute elements destroyed.
Did you hear me, Jahanna? I said I won't do it! Why aren't you listening?
Ah, I see. The messenger is just a carrier for the program that enables the reboot.
No, that can't be true! What am I?
Whew, I must admit that the Messiah's ill-advised choice not to reboot frightened me. If the reboot did not take place, I would be in serious trouble. But thankfully, the Messiah is merely a carrier with no real input in the decision, as we have learned here. Megiddo! What? You are responsible for this disaster! You should have finished the girl before she got this far! And why would I do that? This girl is my ticket back to the old way. This new world bores me. I yearn for the old world, where the power I have now can be multiplied 100-fold. Do you really think that we can go back to what it used to be? Even if we interface to Edo, it's too dangerous. And the end of the attributes means death to me.
I'm scared! Jahanna is out of our control, acting of its own accord with a secret program!
This world shall become my paradise forever. I shan't let you ruin it. I won't let you touch Edo. When I interface with it, I can stop the process. Behold! That idiot! What the hell was he thinking? Interfacing with Edo is certain suicide. Come, quickly now. We have to leave this place, or we shall be consumed as well.
Get out? Yeah, get out! Run!
It's time for round 2. We only had to fight him halfway down before.
I suppose the silver lining in this cloud is that control of the mirages falls to me now that my dear sibling has met his unfortunate end.
Aren't you the least bit sad about what's happened here? So many lives have been lost!
It is survival of the fittest, you diminutive nag. And now you are all that stands between me and complete domination of this miserable world. On guard!
二人だけのパーティーだぜ。
I like how he can get hurt falling off the edge. Now you're just gonna keep doing this, huh? This is a pretty cool backdrop for this fight. I've almost got him halfway down. Oh, I think actually the trick with those knives is that they're normal elements, so they're neutral. They hurt you no matter what. Yeah, they are. They were draining my spirit too, because that's how that works with those. The neutral element attacks.
My body. Something's wrong. Without heart, the system is breaking down.
Without heart to provide balance, the mutation cycle is accelerating out of control.
This fight's about to get a lot worse. I can now only hurt him while he's actively attacking me. Also, he's got that huge roar attack that'll do all the time, and it just sucks.
攻撃力ダウン
If I attack him when he's not actively attacking me, my attack just gets reflected back at me. It sucks. Are you just gonna jump yourself to death?
体体力レッドゾーン
I can still grab him. Come on, do something. I mean, that counts as something. This fight was even more of a pain when I was a kid, because I didn't actually know at that time that I could hurt him while he was attacking me. Which means that the way I beat this fight was just to reflect his attacks back at him only. It takes forever. I wish you would stop doing that. I have 10 HP left. I swear he was about to do it again too, but I accidentally grabbed him out of it. Man, I thought that was gonna happen. Worth it. Please do any other attack so I can finish this.
If I weren't crippled by this mutation, you would not have bested me, brat.
Crippled by that. Are you sure about that?
But I have stopped you. Now tell me, why did Har's death accelerate the mutation cycle?
Har and I shared the same body once, long ago. A new type of human created by those Savins in Edo. We were the strongest to come out of the experiments with both attributes. However, in Edo we went out of control, splitting into two distinct life forms, Silhouette and Mirage.
You mean you and Har? Were the cause of Armageddon? That was the name of that body you once shared.
Congratulations, you win the prize. Now let me perish in peace. You can deal with this troublesome world from this point forward.
Megiddo.
No, no! Don't pity me or regret the choices you've made. I have lost, you have prevailed. Carry on without regrets, or the dead will have perished for naught, and that would be an unforgivable sin.
I do like his style with his parting words.
You're right, Megiddo. I have confidence that we can make the future bright again. Bulletin status informative. Management of all living entities on Earth commencing now. All current entities acknowledged. Processing both Silhouette and Mirage. Estimated processing time 432,000 hours. Johanna, you can take it from here. I have to find Bug.
In the end, the world could not be returned to its former state. But it didn't really matter, because the future is endless and full of new possibilities. The thing that matters most is how each human lives their lives now. And if you live your life to the fullest without regret, doesn't that make the future just a little brighter? It's all our little weapon friends. I like those two little enemies building a snowman together. This right here is also really cute, where they just sit together for a second. And they get back up. That's the ending. But there is one more ending.
I mustn't say that I am surprised, but if you think you can restore the world just like that, I'm afraid I have some troubling news for you. I am the protector of this new world, a world meant to be from the beginning.
You only want to protect the power you've come to love in this new era. You care nothing for the lives of your subjects. Ah, but you paint my motivation in such broad strokes. My rule is not entirely bad. It is a world where everyone is happy and content. Soon I shall rule the Silhouettes as well, and they will come to know my way.
You sound like a dictator who thinks you know what's best for everyone.
Did you really think that I would let you take that bright new future from us?
You are an insufferable bag of wind. Enough of the senseless exposition. Let the Messiah restore Edo. I have grown tired of this new world. Megiddo! Knife. If the world is allowed to return to the way it was, we are the leaders of that world. Again. No, impossible. Each of the attributes has been fully activated. There's no going back now.
Bulletin status informative. Reboot detected.
Data input standby. Approximately 168 hours until all of Earth's life forms have their attribute elements destroyed.
Blah, what was that, Gehenna? I don't understand. The sequence to restore Edo has started. My body is out of control.
Look, it is beginning. Rejoice, Ha. You shall once again command the power of Edo.
It's impossible. Our attributes will be silenced as well. If we don't return to the past, we shall perish.
Edo is coming.
Project Identification, Messiah. Cipher AM010PD. Status initialize. Bulletin status informative. Target single. Intruder detected in secure area. Deletion priority Alpha 1.
What? Delete? Wait a second, Edo. This is the thanks I get for your reactivation?
Back in the days when I played this on the PlayStation, I didn't see this sequence for a long time because, for a while, I wasn't actually good enough to beat Zohar before the core timer ran out. And in the PlayStation version, that meant I just didn't have access to this boss. If you choose to restore Edo after fighting Sarah, you just get a different boss here in the PlayStation version. And an ending that's honestly just very similar to fighting Megiddo. Really kind of felt like finding a big secret when I finally got to fight this part. Edo's kind of kicking my butt, though. Yikes. It took too long and it just moved on to the next phase. That means the final phase of the boss is gonna have more HP because of that. Oh boy, back to this. Oh, thank goodness. It's a little girl.
Thank you, little one. With the reboot of Edo, we shall soon return to our former bodies.
Who are you?
I was a guinea pig for the new humanity of the former world, forced to activate both Silhouette and Mirage attributes within my body.
The sacrifices that Har was talking about. You're one too.
Both attributes don't normally exist within one body, because they repulse one another. But wouldn't it be wonderful if you could combine the intelligence of the Silhouettes and the strength of the Mirages?
I think you mixed those two up with each other.
Indeed. I was experimented on by Edo. Edo suffered because the experiment failed. The solution was to split my body in two. Megiddo and Har each became complete living beings born of me. Megiddo and Har, are you? That was the cause of the insanity? No, I caused the insanity. It wasn't fair for me to be the only one to suffer, I felt. I spread the madness to everyone. But I never thought my body could become what it once was, before the experiments. Even though two great powers will disappear, I have the memories that Edo stored. With those memories, I shall be the strongest. Wait, I agree that it was horrible, but you shouldn't involve everyone. If the world returns to the way it used to be, so can you. It's not enough just to return. Fools require a strong leader. If we have Edo, we can do it. Edo is... No. Eden is my paradise.
Oh, do you hear that? I thought I read something about that. She called me One-chan. Yeah, I read that somewhere too. I only actually just recently read that. That apparently, she's not only is she all the things the story just described, but something the English localization glossed over for some reason is, she's actually our character's sister. I don't know why they didn't mention that in the localization, but that's an interesting detail. Not a very good sister from the way it seems. Anyway, she just keeps switching between these, Goodbye. Oh, do you have to go for the night? She just keeps switching between these two bodies, and they each have their own different attacks. I really don't like Hars. He basically summons Metroids. Okay, you meant goodbye to the sister. Yeah, basically. Yikes. You know, the Metroids are not as bad in this version. In the US version, they were more tanky, so they were a lot more of a pain to deal with. At least that's how I remember it. You know, I'm just gonna let it kill me, because I'll have more firepower. Oh shoot, I lost my weapon. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. There we go.
The world may return to what it used to be, but what will happen to her incomplete body? It might never be normal again. In the world of the past, ignorant of what transpired here, nobody will notice her. Nobody will appreciate her. Can you live with that? To do a job honorably without glory or adulation is the duty of the messenger of justice. In this mission, anonymity equaled success. If only... Sis.
Oh, there's the one time that she... See, when I was playing that in English, I I didn't catch that her saying sis there meant that she was talking to us. I just thought she was thinking of someone else. Long ago, people harbored many strange and magical powers within, but they hid them away. When they discovered the power could be commanded, at their whim, they used it for destruction, for evil. So humanity decided it was best to hide the power again and forgot, returning to their ordinary lives. But people caused as much destruction as if they had awakened a sleeping lion, an Eden of hopes turned into a world of destruction. Was she the messenger of destruction? Maybe she gave the people who made a mistake another chance? In order to build a new world so people can live their lives even though they know their true powers. She fought for a world that no one remembered. But maybe she'll make it a little different next time. Nah. I have a feeling that nah was added by the localizers. That feels like the kind of tone they tend to put in there. I feel like this ending is a little bittersweet, because the world was able to be restored to what it once was, which is basically our world. But you can see from this movie and from what the boss was talking about as she died that Shina's kind of like on her own in this world. She's the only kind of thing left from that weird mutated world that came about, so I can't imagine she really fits in. She kind of just has to silently watch over the world from the sidelines. Oh, seems she can make a kitty friend. Oh. But soon enough, she was left alone again. It's kind of a surprising ending for such a, like, silly game. It was actually a funny thing that was kind of neat that they added to the US version of this, though, where during the ending credits, Zohar would actually be floating there, and if you press buttons, you can control Zohar, and just, you have access to all of their moves, and you can just, like, keep ripping into infinitely respawning enemies while the credits are rolling by. It's interesting for me to finally get to... Yeah, it is a nice song. It's interesting for me to finally get to play this game without the increased difficulty of the US version. It has been a long time since I played through some of this. So I actually kind of had some problems with... Even still with the lower difficulty, I had some problem with a couple of those bosses at the end there. Which makes me wonder how this would have gone if I was playing the PlayStation version where everything hits harder. Back in the day, I somehow managed to, with a lot of persistence, actually 100% the game, which is rough because to 100% the game, you have to keep doing like New Game Plus, and they don't give you back any of the like credits you used up. So it's like, to really 100% the game, instead of having like one playthrough where you have 9 continues, you basically have to carefully make sure that you don't use too many of your continues early on, because you have to get through 4 entire playthroughs of the game and get each of the endings on just those 9. And also the 5th secret boss that they added to the PlayStation version as well. And your reward for all of that is a 2-player fighting mode where one player can control Shina and the other player can control Zohar. Which is kind of cool, but I never really got to play it with someone.
Thank you for playing. Silhouette Mirage.
So that was that game. With that, it's about time I wrap up for the night. So thanks for coming and hanging out. And I will be back for more streaming tomorrow night, honestly. I'm planning to start streaming every Sunday through Thursday. Yeah, 5 days a week, Sunday through Thursday is kind of what I'm shooting for, around the same time as tonight. And next time I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so that's going to be fun. I really like that game. Yeah, have a good night, and I will look forward to streaming again tomorrow. I once streamed a bit of that game, and I was really enjoying it, so I think it's going to be fun to actually stream the full game instead of just part of it. Sometimes I forget how cozy that game still is to me until I actually go back and play it yet again. But yeah, that'll be for tomorrow night. Till then, take care of yourself.